Ubisoft, one of the biggest games publishers in the world, just so happens, of course, to be French. And as you can imagine, at the Paris Games Week, their booth is pretty impressive. In front of me, I can see massive queues lining up to test Assassin's Creed Syndicate, despite the game already being available in stores. We have regular demos of Rainbow Six Siege, playable matches of The Division. Anyway, a pretty big booth. There's even a stage over there where people can play Just Dance in front of the public. They have more courage than I do. I'm going to take you on a quick tour. In the meantime, I'm just going to hide myself behind this. It's pretty suspicious, this dude here. So, Damien from Ubisoft, you're a bit like at home here, aren't you, Ubisoft, in France at the Paris Games Week. What are you guys showing?
Okay, yes, we were kind of at home because it's a pleasure to be in a big trade show, a big show like this for consumer in France. We are presenting a lot of new game, essentially all the game that we are releasing before Christmas, and a bit more because we have The Division, which is about to be releasing in March, March 8th. So it's the first time we can play it in France, so we are very happy to show it. We have Rainbow Six Siege, the new Rainbow Six from Tom Clancy. We are releasing it in December, so it's still a premiere for the players to play it here. We are presenting also Trackmania, because we have a new episode of Trackmania. We made it for console for the first time because Trackmania is very PC oriented since years and years. So for the first time, it will be released in PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So we are very happy to show what we can do with Trackmania on console.
One of the other things that I'm really looking forward to on your stand, and I think probably a lot of people are going to come and check out, is because obviously it's a big deal this year. It's virtual reality. You're showing the Lapin Crétin in French, the rabbits in English, if I'm not mistaken. Donc the Lapin Crétin VR. What's being showed here then?
Yes, we have a very cool experience that we can play with the rabbits. You're on a seat that is responding to the move you see in the VR device. So it's crazy. It's like a roller coaster with rabbits. So a lot of crazy things are happening in the experience, and the seat respond to your moves. So it's really like you're in a roller coaster. It's very impressive.
Fantastic. I'm looking forward to going and checking that out afterwards. Finally, I'm very curious about The Division. So as you said earlier, it's the first time that it's playable in France. Yeah. Tell me more concretely what French players are going to be able to come and check out.
So The Division is a big, ambitious game. So you can play it in solo or co-op mode in all the open world we will propose in the game. But here, especially, you can play the Dark Zone. The Dark Zone is a multiplayer zone that you can play, and you will encounter new other players like you. So it's a crazy experience because as soon as you encounter a player, you can decide to cooperate with him, or you can just shoot him and steal what he has on it, the gear, the equipment, the weapons he has. So it's kind of social experience for the players who has to discover the world and react depending on what the other player will do.
Fantastic. One notable absence, and for that I'm going to give you a gentle slap, is obviously Far Cry Primal, which I was really looking forward to checking out. Why isn't it here? Is it going well?
It's going very well. Just because it was announced very abruptly, and actually we wanted to show it, but we wanted to have the best demo possible, and we want to wait a bit and not spoil the player before. The game will be released very soon because it's in February. So we have a lot of surprises for Far Cry 2, but you're going to wait a little bit.
In the meantime, there's plenty to see here. Okay, we're going to go and check out some games, and thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.